All right, guys, welcome to part 3 of my lunar forecast for this week. This is the lunar eclipse vibes portion of the forecast. I want y'all to know that for the tribe, by the way, this may be a loud reading. Y'all know when I say that, that means that I have kids in the room, so be prepared. But anyway, for the tribe, this eclipse is meant to assist you with changing things that you may be struggling to release. This means people, places, and emotions that no longer serve you. This may be things that were overlooked or that you try to ignore, but you know you still feel inside that it needs to go or change. So today we're going to get clear on what this is being ushered out of our lives and what's coming in. This reading offers you ease in this transition from lower vibes to higher energy. And that's the purpose behind this lunar eclipse vibes reading. And as you can see, we have 3 piles here for you. Pile number 1 is represented by the card that says travel and the juice oracle bag, or this red bag. We have pile 2 represented by the card that says family, and this aquamarine turquoise astrological dice bag. And then pile 3 is represented by the card that says creativity and is represented by this deep indigo navy, deep dark luscious velvety blue bag, which holds some cards. I'm not sure if these are your sacred gifts or your vibe. What's your vibe cards? So that'll be a surprise for those that choose pile 3. You could also possibly feel drawn to all 3 of these piles, so you can always stay and listen to each reading. And on that note, I want you taking a deep breath. Exhale. And the first bag color, the first word, or the first number that comes to mind is where your main message for this lunar eclipse is going to be. But you're welcome to listen to all of them. I'm starting with pile number 1. Welcome, pile 1. You were drawn to the travel card. This top card is your last card to be read. It comes with some special advice. So I'm going to put this at the top, and we will get to that last. All right. You being drawn to this red bag means you get a card pulled from my infamous Juice, based on the movie Juice, Oracle card deck, which is going to give you some added advice to keep in mind during this lunar eclipse. So let's see, what do you need to know? Okay, that's a bit much. We're going to take that one since it fell. Oh, okay. These wanted to come too. All right, so wow, that was way more than I wanted. But here we go. It says skipping school as your first thing of advice. There's some steps you need to take before you can truly be where you want to be. Go back to school, enroll in an online course, or seek a mentor for guidance. So there's some things you still need to know for something that you want to do. And there's some details that you can get if you return to a learning process, maybe school or a mentor. Success over the competition. You have no one that can be compared to you. You're uniquely gifted. All right. That's something you need to realize. DJ competition, the alibi. Don't let anyone get in your way to distract you or make you lose focus. You're right there at the threshold of winning all you desire. Keep your eyes on the prize. I'm going to put that right under success over competition. And you have brought in for questioning. It's good to have a strong team. Make sure you do a collaborative project that you're working with a strong, united crew. So do be clear on the people you work with. Know that there's no one that can compare to you, so you have no worries about competition. You're right at the threshold of success, so don't lose focus and make sure that you take the necessary steps to be the greatest at whatever it is you are seeking to do. I also hear for some of you, you may be somebody who people are seeking when they want to up level in knowledge or seek a mentor for guidance. And that's what I got for you so far. Wow, we just got started. So what needs to change at this time? What's been a challenge for you to change, my pal ones? So here we have assessing. So you struggle to assess situations. Maybe it's because you don't want to see the reality of something. They want you to start to see things as they are. Okay? Truly assess things for what they truly are without sugarcoating or placing illusions in the way. And the masculine, the lunar god. So maybe you're having trouble when it comes to your masculine energy. You need to change this. Either you have an issue with masculine energy and you tend to always bump heads with it, or you're suppressing or overdoing your own masculine energy, which can mean you're either not being a leader as much as you should be. You're letting other people take action where you should be taking action, like dimming your light. Or you're over aggressive and you need to fall back and surrender a little. You know which one applies to you. But these are the things that need to change. These are your challenges, is knowing how to assess the divine masculine within and balance it, as well as deal with it in others, as well as assessing. And you see how she's like got the telescope, she's looking over. It's almost like really being able to take a look at yourself and see where you need to change. That's your challenge at this time. And I think one of the ways you need to change is you need to be ready to step into a position of authority and leadership. Okay. So what energy is coming in and helping you rise at this time? We have pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So whatever you are wishing for or hoping to manifest that is of pure intent, straight from your heart, you are going to be assisted through this eclipse energy to rise in vibration, to have things that you put out into the universe with pure intent manifest. Let me move this stuff out the way. You also have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. They want you to realize that you are moving into an energy now where you will see in your reality everything that you believe. So if you believe you will be prosperous, you will see it in your reality. If you believe in fairies, you will experience their magic in your life. How else is this eclipse elevating you? Divination. Wow. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. No wonder why you got that telescope. You are in a mode of assessing, and it may be challenging for you, but you are gifted with the ability to be a seer. So you not only can see and assess things in your own life, but you can do the same for others. Maybe this is a part of your higher purpose. Okay, eclipses also create potential to elevate. So how will you do this unexpectedly? You already have these 3 ways you are rising during this eclipse energy, but what aren't you expecting? We have wonder, moon in Pisces. Follow your dreams. You will find that you are being moved into an energy to follow your dreams, to make what you want to bring into fruition manifest. Your pure intentions. So really put energy towards your manifestations at this time. They really are coming in. We have eclipse in Capricorn. So this Capricorn, this eclipse energy is really going to affect you. It says reevaluate success, new directions. So you may find that you are moved to change directions when it comes to a career, a place to live, a relationship. You are going to find a new beginnings, new directions to head in because you are now assessing things. You're now seeing things through a different energy or light. I'm sorry, everything just felt so crooked to me. It probably looks just fine, but that's me. Okay. So I feel like these are all telling a story, so they should be properly in order. Okay. And you also have eclipse in Aries. A lot of eclipse energy in this pile. So the eclipse, this lunar eclipse vibe is going to really, really affect you. Collaborations, boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. So you are going to find opportunities rising for you to work with other people, for you to collaborate, and also for you to just be called on to share with other organizations and communities. Maybe leading collaborations with this masculine energy here. And lastly, I see Sun in Pisces. So you would get Moon in Pisces and the Sun in Pisces. Either February is going to be a very important time for you. January, February, April, and March, April, January, February are all potent times for you, or going to mark important times in your life or birth dates. But it says higher purpose. Align yourself with love and wisdom. So your higher purpose is coming to the forefront for you during this eclipse. You are not going to get through the month of May unclear of what it is you're supposed to be doing. And it comes right next to divination. It really does make me feel like you have work to do when it comes to intuitive guidance or intuition, period. All right. Your main card was travel. This is your card that's going to tell you where to focus your energy now and how to apply it. So you need to focus your energy at this time on traveling. Maybe you have many opportunities coming in where you will be able to do this. Your keywords are flexibility, change, exuberance, and excitement. Your affirmation: I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. And the action you can take this month in order to emphasize the energy of travel is to plan a long weekend or plan a week's vacation. Just plan some time away from your normal environment. You need to travel, or at least put the plans into the works. Newsflash, something you don't see coming in for you at this time. This lunar eclipse is going to let you let go and relax and remind you that you live in a friendly universe. You ain't got to bust your ass so much. Sometimes you can do the work and sit back and watch everything fall into place. And that's what I got for you, my Power Ones. I hope that this resonated in some way. Please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you saw part 1 and part 2 to the lunar forecast. This is the eclipse vibes for you. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Please check out the descriptions to see how you could further vibe with me and work with me, and maybe even get a personal reading or one of my books from Amazon or Kindle. And on that note, I'm sending you peace, blessings, and all the wonderful, amazing things and goodies that come from being a part of this light tribe. I'm moving on to pal number 2. Later. Hey, pal 2. Welcome to your lunar eclipse vibes reading. You were drawn to the card of family, which is your last card to be read. And the bag of astrological dice. So let's see what they have for you today. We have the house of Gemini, with the zodiac sign of Gemini. We have that number 6 house, so the 6th house. And we have ascending lunar mode. I don't know if you can see all of that. All right. So what I can tell you right now, this lunar eclipse energy is ushering in the house of sharing, the house of Gemini, the house of order. So you're going to find that communicating with people, tapping into your intelligence, and travel, so maybe Power One may have been calling to you as well, are going to be very important for you at this time. Maybe you'll be moving or changing work locations. With the 6th house coming through, it's the house of Virgo, health. Okay, your skills, your work, your wellness and service. You may be called into a position of work that involves helping other families, healing others, helping people take care of their health, get into better shape. Yeah, I just see that service coming for you. And this moon energy is going to make you feel like you're elevating, that you're getting closer and closer to your purpose. So we're going to keep these here and we're going to jump into your reading. So what needs to change at this time that's been a challenge for you? This eclipse is going to help you change. Oh, you're struggling to surrender. So this eclipse is going to help you to surrender, to let go, and to let God. Maybe you're someone who constantly has to feel they are in control of the things that are manifesting. You are in control, but at the same time, you have to know when to let go and let your manifestations take physical form. If you keep doing, what you're doing is you're telling the universe you don't trust the universe. And you're also saying you don't trust that what you have put out already is going to manifest. You have to have some trust, and surrender will show that you do have faith that the work you've done and the work that your ancestors are capable of is enough. All right. You're also being helped with the challenge of extremes. Hot moon. I want to go to the book for extremes. I'm feeling right off jump that maybe you are at a distance from someone and it's becoming very difficult for you. I feel like horniness, passions, really yearning for some kind of physical, what's the word I'm looking for? Some kind of physical, not comfort, but to that extent. It says, learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This shall pass. So there may be some things that are challenging you when it comes to dealing with other people who trigger your anger, your rage. They want you to start to realize with this lunar eclipse that there's other ways to handle issues where things have gone to the extreme. And that could even be feelings of yearning or passion unfulfilled. But they want you to realize that things can change very quickly for the better. So these things, challenges you're going through are meant to build your resilience, your wisdom, and your calm for when you're going through times where you will need to tap into that calm, to develop that grace that you're going to need under pressure. It's worth it. All right. The sunstone crystal will also assist you with these energies. This is an example of sunstone. So that's the challenges that the lunar eclipse is helping you with. What energy is coming in and helping you rise? So we have protection. Wow, you're really being protected at this time. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So if you do any spiritual work or healing of any kind, make sure you meditate and clear that third eye chakra. But at this time, you're getting an added boost of protection from light energies. What else is coming in for you? Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So you will feel motivated during this lunar eclipse to take action towards the things you've been wanting to do but have not been doing. And you also have tree wisdom coming through. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So listen for signs in music. Also, when you are out in nature, you will gain extra wisdom from the energy that comes through to you, maybe downloads that come in through listening to music and the sounds of nature. But you are being guided and receiving clarity and insight at this time. This lunar eclipse will be bringing that energy in for you. All right. So eclipses create potential to elevate. How will you do this unexpectedly? Now you see these elevations you can expect. Protection, motivation, and tree wisdom. But what are ones that you don't see coming in? Moon in Leo, heroism. Let your inner hero out. So you don't see that you're going to be moved into a position where people are going to look at you for support. You're going to be more than a mentor. It almost sounds like a lifesaver, that people will turn to you when they feel like they are at rock bottom. You may not want this position of the hero in someone else's life, but it is something you're being elevated to at this time. You have eclipse in Leo. Good Lord. A lot of fire energy here. Compassion. Shine brightly like the star you are. You are being pushed into the spotlight, my pal twos. So maybe you have been dimming your light. Maybe you have been worried a lot about whether you're protected in what it is you're trying to do. Maybe you were losing some motivation, but you're going to find yourself motivated to really shine bright like a diamond. That's the song I keep hearing for you for this month. July is going to be very significant for you as well, as a time where you're going to feel like you are in the spotlight. You are on fire. And this eclipse is marking the beginning of that energy coming in. You have another eclipse card. So that's just like the other pal, 2 eclipses. This lunar eclipse energy is going to have a strong effect on you. Regeneration. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Stand firm in the eye of the storm, because you are going to find that while it may feel like there's chaos going on around you, that's because things are being changed and switched up and flipped around for you, for what you need. So though it may feel like a storm, or it may look like a storm, you are technically not involved in it. Let it go on while you regenerate. Take this calm, this peace, this time to yourself as things around you change, to rebuild, reinvent, and reboost your vibration. And lastly, you have Sun in Gemini. Communications. And you already had Gemini come through, so we knew that you were in that vibration already. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills. Your ability to communicate and to network is going to be amazing at this time. This eclipse energy is going to make it so that you will feel like you can talk to anyone. You could get anybody to flow with whatever program it is you want to bring into fruition. And your throat chakra is really, really, really going to be on point at this time. So don't be afraid to network. Don't be afraid to communicate what you need and what you want. That brings me to your last card, which is your first card of family. Where to focus your energy now and how to apply it? Well, you need to focus your energy at this time on family and stability. Your keywords will be affection, devotion, gifts, and comfort. Your affirmation is life is all about love, enjoyment, and belonging. Life is all about love, enjoyment, and belonging. Action that you can take this week to emphasize this energy of family is to go wild. like Leo vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let your inner hero out. Shine brightly like the star you are. Enjoy life. Walk in the park, swim or run, or do something with your family. Because what you don't see coming in, the newsflash for you, my pal twos, is that emotionally you are wiser than you've ever been. Your multi-talents are what keeps you young. So make sure you take the time to harness these talents every day. And that's what I got for you, my pal twos. Great read. Thank you for being here with me today. Make sure you check out part 1 and part 2 and part 4 and 5 that are coming later of the lunar eclipse. And the full moon and the 5-5 vibe and all of that good stuff, vibrations that I'm sending out. Give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Join the tribe by subscribing if you're new here. Check out the description for more ways that we could vibe and link up. And I'm sending you peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'm going to move on to pal number 3. Later. Hey, pal 3s. You were drawn to the card that says creativity. And this is the last card in your read. And to this blue bag of I don't know which cards. So let's see. It's the What's Your Vibe deck. So we're going to give you a quick vibration check and see what vibe you're in or what advice you could use under this lunar energy. You're in an energy of fearlessness. Wow. So you're really feeling like you ain't afraid of nothing. You're coming out of your shell. Let me get one more card, Spirit. Okay. You are in a nice lavender energy, a tranquility. That means your vibe feels sacred, relaxing, pleasant. You exude kindness, and flowers, essences may help you at this time. Different scents and incenses. So you're in a very peaceful and tranquil vibe right now. You're feeling very relaxed. And because of that, you're in a state of no fear. That's a very good vibe. So let's see what challenges, what needs to change at this time. Where is there a challenge? You have resilience. And you have change, thunder moon. Isn't that interesting? We're talking about the challenges you're facing that need to change, and change is one of them. So what I'm getting, resilience came through reversed. So I'm getting a feeling that you carry a lot. You take on a lot. And what needs to change is your ability to delegate responsibilities as well as to really hone in what you need to carry, what's not yours to carry, what you need to do, what you don't need to do, and really assess, because you need balance in your life in order to keep this tranquil energy going. So if you're doing too much, you're going to find that challenging for you moving forward. You're very resilient. Yes, you are. However, at this time, it's becoming a challenge for you to assess where you need to put down some burdens. And so you also struggle with change. Maybe you're very, very accustomed to doing everything. You're very accustomed to carrying everything. You're very accustomed to being the responsible one. And at this time, you need to change that vibe. You have to be open to change. You have to be open to maybe a new way of doing things, a new way of seeing things, a new way of delegating responsibilities. Maybe you can't do everything. You're not meant to do everything. Yes, you're used to moving planets, apparently, but at this time, you have to accept the things you can change, accept the things you cannot change. And the things you can change, make the changes. All right. Don't have yourself looking like this, because this you can change. And it has been a challenge for you. I really do feel like, my pal threes, you carry a lot of burdens that are not yours alone to carry. Now, what energy is coming in and helping you to rise at this time? Inspiration. So you're going to feel very inspired at this time. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So be aware of epiphanies, aha moments, great ideas, light bulbs coming on in your mind, because at this time, you are being visited by the energy of inspiration. So you will find that you're going to have moments of, I need to do that. I want to do that. That's what I should do. And when you feel that, you need to rock with it. Okay? Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. There's a need for you at this time. Well, it's rising up. So you are going to find that you are believing more in your gifts, in your magical capabilities, things that people consider magic that's truly just natural. You're going to start to realize that just by believing, you can manifest so many things and bring so many of your gifts to the forefront. I think one of the things rising for you, my Power Threes, is this gift, this magical energy around you. I feel like when you come around, people will see you and feel you as like you're some magical being. You're going to inspire a lot of people, and you're going to get a lot of people to also believe in the magic within themselves as well. Just a side note, moderation as well coming through, which is what you need here. You need things in moderation. Is it something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So you're going to find concerns about what you're putting in your body rising to the surface at this time and being important. You're going to get assistance from light beings to eat better. Maybe you'll get more money so that you can buy expensive, healthier brands of food, and change and rearrange your family's diet, and also cut down on certain things that you're eating too much of or they're eating too much of. I just see a lot with moderation, even with the activities you're doing, being able to do things in moderation and not feel like you have to do everything at one time. You're going to find that you're going to have more time and it's going to feel magical. All right. Lastly, we have eclipses create potential to elevate. So how will you do this? These are 4 unexpected ways you're going to elevate. So we have Sun in Taurus, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. So you will be elevating your financial income. Why? Because at this time, this lunar eclipse has you realizing that you need coins to make whatever it is you're creatively working on. And it's just practical. It's just something, it's just what it is. And it's not like you're trying to be over expensive and overcharging. You are charging what you are worth, and you are going to find that when you do that, you're going to see a boost in your income. So maybe right now you're shortchanging. Maybe you're not really charging what you are worth. And this lunar eclipse is going to cause you to change that. And when you do that, it's going to shift your income. We have eclipse in Cancer. I think every power has had an eclipse come in. So this eclipse energy is really, really affecting the tribe as a whole. It says acceptance. Wow. And I think I just spoke about acceptance with the change card. An emotional phase or domestic development. So there is a huge shift or change happening in your home, I feel, or in your community. Maybe you're changing your workplace. Maybe you're moving homes. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Whatever the case may be, you're going to find that you are assisted through this emotional time, and that unexpectedly, you're going to find you're able to be resilient and accepting of whatever changes have to take place, because it does feel like it's a huge shift and change. Maybe it's something where you're leaving a job where you had a lot of help or other employees, or you're leaving a relationship where you were codependent. Whatever the case may be, you are going to accept new responsibilities and be seen, guided really through this phase in your life. Your emotions will be kept grounded. And I still keep seeing magic. Magical things are at play. You're going to be surprised by the outcome of things. You also have Sun in Cancer coming in. So 2 Cancers, very emotional time for you. And home, which I just was saying, something with a shift in home. Your home life is changing. Focus on your home and love. So you will find that during this lunar eclipse, things in your home are coming to light. It's like here it's eclipsed and here it's coming into the sun. There's a big change happening in your home life, a big shift. And all you need to do at this time is stay in an energy of love and everything will work itself out. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Your home seems to be what is coming to the forefront under this lunar eclipse, and you're going to get the finances necessary to bring this home stability into fruition. And you have Moon in Scorpio. I swear, I think every power had 2 eclipses and a sun and a moon. This one has an eclipse, 2 suns, and a moon. Moon in Scorpio, which this is actually what we are in, a full moon in Scorpio eclipse. So you are very much going to be connected to the eclipse and the full moon. Make sure you don't miss my full moon reading. Transformation, a change in your emotional life. So you're really, really, really unexpectedly getting assistance when it comes to these huge changes. You have change, you have transformation. There's some huge shifts taking place in your life at this time. You're getting assistance with it. You're getting help with this transformation. It's going to be beautiful because you are going to come out beautifully on the other end of things. You are in a fearless energy right now. So what you don't see coming in is that you are getting help with a huge shift or change in your environment. And you're going to get the money to make it happen. All right? Because you're finally going to be seeing your worth. Last but not least, where to focus your energy now and how to apply it. Focus your energy on your creativity. You are a creative artist, I feel, or you have a way of creatively solving problems and thinking. All right. Your keywords are enthusiasm, optimism, play, and self-expression. Use those words all week in some way or all month. Your affirmation is, I radiate warmth and enjoyment. Life is fun. I radiate warmth and enjoyment. Life is fun. And an action you could take this month to enhance this creative energy is to meditate, paint, draw, doodle, or write. Do something creative for 15 minutes each day. If you can find 15 minutes to do something artistic or creative every day, even if it's just writing down a list of ideas and plans or how to creatively put something into action. You are a creative thinker. Use that mind to manifest what you want. Because there's a newsflash coming for you that you don't see. This month, Once Upon a Dream is now yours for the asking. So something that you really dreamed of. That's why I believe in magic is right under creativity. Something you really, really dream of, envision, and want is yours now for the asking. Just ask and believe, and it will manifest. That's what I got for you, my Power 3s. Ask, believe, and it will manifest. All right? I thank you guys for being here with me today. I sincerely do. I hope this resonated with you in some way. If it did, give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'm always welcoming new light workers to this channel. As you are drawn here, so shall you join here. I just made that up. Anyway, again, thank you for joining me. This is part 3 to the lunar forecast. This is the lunar eclipse vibes portion. Read the description also to find other ways to link up with me further beyond YouTube. And on that note, I'm sending you so much love and light, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Bye.